Welcome in, everybody. Let me fix a little bit of scuff that apparently has developed once I get my cat out of my way. Okay, give me a second. For fuck's sakes. God damn it. Seated properly. Hold on. Okay, didn't fuck that up. Yeah, I had to hop over you, cat. Yeah, I had to hop over you because you were in the way. Alrighty. So, welcome in, everyone. I hope we're all having a pleasant Wednesday or Thursday, if that's where you're at this point in your day. Um, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on some mechs. I have my new titanium white ink. So that is good to go. One of the things that we are going to do is we're gonna make a like a very off-white blue, or rather, a very desaturated blue, like more so than what I already have. One of you. I need one of you. And I'm gonna need one of you. So what we're gonna do seven, eight. There. Yeah, when I say like very desaturated, I mean very desaturated. You're gonna use the cyan that is already very light. So contaminate anything. And one. That's right. We're going 8 to 1 for the ratio here. Boop. And well, that gets right on Bert. I'm out of sip of coffee. Hmm. Okay. There's this one, which I think was more 2-1. Which is close to what I wanted. It's good for like an intermediate color. But yeah, I wanted something like that was basically white with like a of blue. Just a little kiss. Just like a little baby kiss of blue. Look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. We're gonna go with yeah, 0 should be fine. I don't need anything too small for this, but I don't need. I don't. I also don't want anything ridiculously big. Go over here. And we'll do a big block. One of the things that I really like about this is I'm using 2 opaque paints. So, like they cover other paints nice like a lot easier as even darker colors. So I can do a little bit of overlapping and it's not going to be as big of an issue. Whole back of that head actually is going to be the what I'm going to call ice blue. And if anybody can hear my fan in the background, I'm sorry. It's loud as fuck. I don't know why. I need to get them to look at it, but I kind of want to wait until it's springtime. As fucked as that sounds. That way, if it needs to get like turned off for like a couple of days, so they need to they need to fix it, I'm not gonna freeze my balls off. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I like my testicles where they are and not frozen off. Cheek bit because that's the cockpit right there. So front. Yeah, a few of these spots I'm actually probably going to go back to like the other colors that I had mixed for this. As there's coverage in other spots that's still needed. Like the arm there, I'm gonna want more of both the darker blue and the desaturated Payne's gray. Well, 2, 3 from 5. Actually, I kind of like that I got some on the bottom of that foot when I was doing the basing. I'm gonna have to remember to pay attention to that. That's put some of the dark. And that bit of a crevasse. Hmm. I think do that as just white. Just go over it with some titanium white. That might actually be the ticket for that one. Okay. On to the next one. We'll go back to the Black Knight. Start working on you again. Bring you all the way up. I was thinking of just like kind of stopping part way, but I don't think that would look right. It's just basically going to be a bit on the head. Right. Um, Go down like that, and then I'll probably do some white right on there as well. I want to save the actual like the parts that I do actually white to be more few and far between if I can help it. If and at all possible. Okay, that shoulder bit there. That piece of cowling, I'm not going to count that as an arm for the purposes of what I'm doing right now. Just a little bit more. Yeah, at the very least. Kind of wish I had this before so I could have started with this, but it is what it is. I'm the one who didn't plan on fucking running out of titanium white as quickly as I did. So like that's on me. Well, no matter what, it's kind of on me. It's not like it can be anybody else's fault or doing, as I am the one in control here. Yeah. That's here. a little bit. I don't like stopping on the edge of a face because then it looks too fake. Not that this is going to look like exceptionally realistic as it is, but still, I want, it's all about selling the effect. I kind of know how I want to do this. So we're going to start over here. I know how that sounds, but cause I have an overall idea of how I want it to look. It's just the specifics are not necessarily planned until they are done. Um, Especially when I'm doing something like camo, because you don't want it to look too planned. Then it will look fake. Hey, cat, don't kick my foot. Please and thank you. There we go. This big slab of blue. Of blue. I want you to come back a little bit. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. And in that small little blob there, I'm just gonna hit it with some titanium white and bring that up and make that look a little bit more stronger and aggressive. I think that'll look nice. There's your head. I'm trying to figure out how to pet you properly with my foot. Yeah, that's right. I'm petting my cat with my foot. Any of you that say you haven't done that yourselves, I will call you a liar. Let us. Yeah. 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 Pretty obvious that I'm putting some right here. We'll actually just fill this whole spot. I think that suits how this looks thus far. Kind of cut that across there. And do it like that. I don't know why I'm worrying about painting on the ground with this color, because I'm gonna be hitting the ground with this, like all the snow specifically with this color, as the first layer, and then I'm gonna be going over it with a thinned out and more transparent layer of titanium white, so that I can kind of try and get like an ethereal, like blue white snow look going on. At least that's the plan. Whether the plan will succeed or not, I have no fucking clue. If I'm gonna be honest. But I'm gonna try anyway, because, I do generally try to go hard. I know I went across those, but it is more so that I could see where the line was. Might be helpful for anybody who's actually watching. Alright. Those areas there are going to be done. Oh, that reminds me. I need to see if I can find some Vallejo metal medium locally, because I want to make some more metallic, or like do some more like custom metallic colors. Like Payne's Gray, just straight up Payne's Gray with in a metallic medium, I think would look fucking sexy. It would be much better than the average blue, gunmetal blue that I've seen from like pretty well every miniature specific paint company. So big hint, they're all too blue. Like they're nowhere near dark enough for it to be what I would consider as reasonable looking. Need to clean off the brush. Been going too long without cleaning it, and I can tell. This. All right. So let's have it pop off this. Fucking whatever. Um, got another little mustache right on Bert. There we go. That's come across here a little bit more. That's too. Yeah, go like that. I think we can come down a little bit more too. Something like that. Can do like a blob of white coming across there, and then some more of the blue, think that would look pretty cool. Um, I don't know. Like that. Still need to put some right here. Like press that, and I'll probably just I may repaint those bits as metallic. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. That's better. There for now. Let's go there. So it's just these two that I need to futz about um, with this, and then I'm gonna actually switch gears and go to putting the fucking ice blue on the base as well. That was the second thing I made this color up for. Well, mixed this combination of colors up. I guess would be slightly more accurate. I need to look at the PDF that I found. That has all the like cockpit locations for this guy's cockpit location because I have no clue where the fucking cockpit on this thing is supposed to be. It is weird and it is awkward. And it is the brainchild of someone that I believe hates me. I guess I can wrap all the way around. Fine. I get it. I'll make it work. Um, onto the leg. Okay. Great. There's that. Mm, yeah. Big white splotch. This way. Uh, fine for the most part. And that's going to be actually. Give me a second. I need to do something. Sorry, guy. What? Pardon me. Okay. Time to clean the brush again. Big old splotch. Do that as flat. Let's bring this up. Yep. You know, I'll do that as white. I think that'll look a little bit nicer. Under here. You know what? We'll have this come up here and connect with that bit. That works. That actually works a lot better, in fact. Yeah, and then I can put. Oh, I'll figure something out. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna kind of switch gears a little bit. We're gonna let that light blue cure a little bit. Uh, I'm gonna have to clean that sooner rather than later, but it's likely just gonna be later rather than sooner. If that makes any sense, and if it doesn't, well, too bad. I said what I said. Two probably would be better. We'll try with a one. And this is one of the reasons why I like using inks too, because like stuff like this, I don't need to really thin them. They're already mostly thin enough to get into like most of the details, so long as I have enough ink on my brush to do so. Now, if I was doing this like without the mech on it, I would probably just dry brush the white over top of this. Because that would also net me the result that I'm looking for. Fucking bubble. There we go. It was bugging me. No bubbles. Oh, hey, it already it actually made it over there. Hold on. Definitely got to get like underneath there. Basically, where it's going to be seen, I need to have paint. Small bits are one thing, but I need to, as much as possible, make sure that the base coat for the snow is going to be even. Seriously missed that much. Go. Yeah, this would have been a lot easier to do uh, if they would have come if like yeah, if they would have come separate from the base, or if I would have separated them from the base, would have been a lot fucking easier. Because then, really, I could just do the bases separate and either fucking uh, white glue or like a little bit of PVA glue and on a fucking another base for temporary, like, and then I can pop them off and put them on a proper base, their proper base afterwards, or like whatever. But that would have been a lot. I'd been able to do that, and then I would have had the bases clear where I could fucking paint them up properly. and it 100% would have looked badass. Oh, they're gonna look badass anyway, I think, but it would look more badass. Right now, we're just kind of laying the groundwork for what comes next. We're gonna end up like drifted up against some of the rocks. That is how that shit would go. Ooh. This one's nice because there's not a lot on the actual like base level itself. Mostly on the rock, or at least like half of what I have to paint is up on the rocks, so it feels like I have less to paint. But technically, it's still the same amount of surface area. Well, almost the same amount of surface area. Don't really need to texture those spots because there's already texture on them, but this way I can also do like kind of some snow coloration on top of that, which should help out quite nicely. Okay, good. I think I fucked anything up. I hope I didn't fuck anything up. I mean, I can fix it if I did. Just don't want to have to fix it if I don't have to. Like if I don't have to. Um. So I was thinking today. I was like pondering World of Warcraft and the world they're in, and in the world like in on Azeroth, death is effectively meaningless. Like unless there's something special about the characters that the players are controlling compared to the rest of the world. If you die, you go to a graveyard, and then you can get back to your body and come back from the dead. Like death is meaningless on that planet, like completely and utterly. As since you can keep coming back over and over and over again, you know, It's no big thing. Also, hey there, Sharky, how you doing? Thank you for those bits.
P
is for priceless, the look upon your faces. E is for extinction, all your puny races. R for revolution, which will be televised. F is for how fucked you are. Now allow me to reprise. E is for excitement, just listen to my song. C is for completion that I've waited for so long. T is for the terror upon you I'll bestow. My name is Perfect Cell,
and
and I'd like to say
hello.
hello. Alright, so there's that. We're gonna pop you up there for now. Move you out of the way. We're gonna set you back there. We're gonna move you out of the way. And clean off the brush. And we're gonna take a minute here. To set up the white wash that I'm going to use. So we're going to use this guy here. Because I want a dropper. And we're going to take a full bottle of the Two Thin Coats medium. Not too bad. I got some tiny ass masking tapes so I can properly do like basing and shit for some of the things that were a little bit more of a pain in the ass before. There's that. Worth of pigment in there. And we mix. And this will leave me with an empty bottle that I can repurpose. Because I've been able to repurpose shit. If I can help it. And these bottles are actually a really good size for repurposing. Mm-hmm. Looks to be right. Wow. Considering like the amount of ink I put in with the amount of medium and it's still this like it's still this opaque. That says a lot about the opacity of fucking titanium white just on its own. Having that slight blue come through is gonna sell the effect nicely. Because it takes the white from like a sterile white to cold white, if that makes sense. Pardon me. Around a little bit. Is another one where the base is basically ready to be set aside for the time being. Only three more. And then I can get back to painting the mechs themselves for a bit. Though I think the only things that I'd really be looking at doing to the bases is just doing some touch ups on like the rocks, maybe a little dry brushing on the edges of them, but that would be pretty much about it. Any blue on the base itself. Oh, I did a little bit. Just had to angle it so that I could see it. So that means like I don't think anybody else would ever see it, even like mid game, but you know, if I was, accurate enough with a paintbrush, or rather confident enough in my skills, I would take some yellow and my like finest brush and try to just write a name like Roy or something like that in the snow, as though somebody tried to as though the pilot tried to write their name in the snow. But that would be tiny as fuck and would not be easily accomplished in a way that would make it look good. Especially considering like the pilot would be smaller than one of these like would be shorter than one of these rock, quote unquote rocks. So like it would be a rather difficult prospect indeed. To do it and make it look believable, I guess. Because, like, guaranteed it would end up too big as far as, like, scale goes. Let's clean the brush. Now, two drops in there. You know, I should put a couple of drops of my wet water in there just to act as a surfactant and break up surface tension. Might make it a little bit easier to use. Okay. Got those. Glad you have a lid on. What we're going to do, we are going to clean this here brush a little bit. I want to make sure your brush is clean. which is not seeming to take too long. Ah, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Ah, yes. And we're going to put a little bit of this. Just like a few drops. Six drops. I think that was 6 drops. I'm like 90% sure it was like 6 drops. There we go. So that, what that should do is that should help this, at least partially peel this label off. Actually. Right. Okay, straight wash a few places on it. Also, it's fucking way more tore up than my new bottle, so I should be fine seeing the fucking difference between the two. I did not mean to punch the camera. There. Alright. Oh, my back is sore. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here. And then we're gonna pick back up tomorrow and we're gonna finish these off is the plan. Because I have to do the arm on 3 of them. I have to go over them and touch up some of the colors and do some white blobs. Then I have to do the metallics. And then I want to take a look at like how the bases look from arm's length, which believable at the moment. So regardless, I'm gonna hit a button.
First blood!
There we go. Boop. Hey, Conker, you coming or what? Meow, yes. Treatses. Meow. Come on. There you go, good girl. There you go, good girl. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna